way back.
Way back to a 2nd and 20. Rodgers avoids the sack. Deep downfield, caught at the 35-yard line, and going all the way to the end zone is Freiermuth. Pat Freiermuth, 68 yards.
He just got lost in the back end of coverage, Al. They've played so well defensively. And this time, we keep asking, if it's not DK Metcalf in this offense, who is going to make a play to help Aaron Rodgers in his pass game? And you know who it's been tonight? Pat Freiermuth. What a night he's had.
4 catches, 106 yards for a man who came into the game with 8 receptions on the season. Now the all-important extra point to give Pittsburgh the lead, 31-30 off the foot of Boswell. So, Rodgers has brought them from behind. Now we'll watch Flacco.
Yeah, watch the safety go outside, and it just creates a huge space, a void in the zone. It's just an error. 2 defenders on one side all the way to the boundary. Geno Stone, 22, and DJ Turner. It's just a bust in coverage, and who better than Aaron Rodgers? Even after the scramble, he's got to avoid Osai. His eyes must have lit up when he saw how big of a void he had with 88 right in the middle of it. Throws that on a line. You can see the reaction. Stone tries to come back to recover, but there was a bust on the back end. And Aaron Rodgers once again responds, but leaves Cincinnati with an offense that's so dangerous, led by number 1, Jamar Chase, with a lot of time.
Man, the ebb and flow of this game.
And good for 88. Like I said, it's been so much talk over the last few weeks about Darnell Washington and Jonnu Smith and Connor Hayward. Tonight, Freiermuth reminded him what he can do.
Kudos to our crew. I think we have some fantastic reaction shots tonight. The facial expressions of the guys throughout the course of the game. Meanwhile, the run back here is out to the 30-yard line by Taj Brooks. So this is where Flacco, who has 29 career come-from-behind wins in the fourth quarter or overtime.
Well, Joe Flacco has an opportunity here to kind of chase away the kind of the hex that hover around Cincinnati. I'm sure there are a lot of people screaming at their TVs right now, but usually something like that happens to Cincinnati. There's no time left. But here, he's got time.
It's a good verb you use, chase away.
Free time out.
Very good.
Thank you, sir. Hanging out with you on these dinners.
Please. That'll ruin you.
Great dinner last night.
Oh, that was terrific.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So 1st and 10, we have a officials timeout. As the drive now starts from the 30-yard line, and that pass is caught on the outside of the 41-yard line. Chase stays in bounds. Picks up another couple, tackled there by Porter. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. It'll be first down at their own 45 with the Cincinnati Bengals, with Pittsburgh on top by 1. So right after the game, the J.C. Penney post-game show, exclusively on Prime Video. Of course, Kaylee will interview the player of the game. I don't know who it'll be.
Who's gonna pick?
A lot to pick from. Meanwhile, Cincinnati at the 45-yard line. Bengals with 2 timeouts. 2 minutes to go in regulation. Flacco sidearms it. Chase again. And Chase will take it inside the 40. And that is 16 catches for him. A new Bengals team record.
Wow, of all times, confusion by emotion. Watch T. Higgins move and watch Patrick Queen, the leader of this defense. There's confusion. There's confusion. See him pointing. A lot of confusion, and that's why Jamar Chase ends up being freed up. The motion there with T. Higgins, Patrick Queen trying to get everybody on the same page. Really, just like Cincinnati's defense, a tough time to have a bust.
The wheels are spinning now on both sidelines. Strategy is going to be gigantic here once they get into field goal range. They're pretty close right now. Now, if you're Pittsburgh, you have to take a timeout.
Yeah, they've got to use their timeouts. They're going to use all three of them here. They used their first one.
Yeah, McPherson's long this season is 50 yards, 147.
Cincinnati will run the ball 2 more times. Pittsburgh has got to stop them from getting to that first down marker, which will allow them to get the football back, but it will set up Evan McPherson with his leg strength. It'll be a very makeable potential go-ahead score.
Yeah, I'll say leg strength. I mean, don't forget
last week.
67 yards, but timeout had been called by Matt LaFleur. Otherwise, that would have been a new NFL record. Tried it again and missed it. So the Steelers led by 10 in the second. Bengals led by 10. 3 seconds into the fourth. Pittsburgh up by 1. Second down and 8. Flacco down the sideline, caught! And sliding to a stop at the 6 is Higgins. Brilliant, just brilliant. Could have gone in, but this way he stops the clock. 1:37 forces Pittsburgh to use its timeouts and sets up what could be a game-winning field goal.
Great call, Al. I'm right there with you. Tight coverage, pulls away late, and then right there, the veteran presence to know exactly where he was on the field, what's going on with the game clock and what needs to happen. Slides down, protects the ball, makes Pittsburgh use their second timeout. As you said, I love the word brilliant decision by T. Higgins.
Tremendous. Makes the catch, can get into the end zone, understands exactly what's happening, forces Pittsburgh to use a timeout. They've got one, and McPherson getting ready to what he hopes is a game-winning field goal.
And for all you young receivers that want your clip or your moment, you take away the selfish approach. And you realize that, yeah, it would have been great for him to score a touchdown there, but it would have hurt the team and given Aaron Rodgers the ball back with time. Instead, he slides down, obviously, and makes a great call.
Right. Flacco put it between the hash marks. That will force Pittsburgh to use that final timeout. Second and goal. Run a couple of plays, bring McPherson in, and who knows?
You were talking about who's going to be on that set post-game. How many seats do they have?
I'll tell you what.
They may, I mean,
well,
Higgins might have just made the list with that play.
He just brought a seat at the table, even though his counterpart scored 16 passes tonight for 161 yards.
So much at stake in this game for Cincinnati, sitting there at 2-4 without Joe Burrow. You bring Joe Flacco in, a great second half last week against Green Bay, and now with a shot maybe to take down the division leader.
Flacco buys a couple of extra seconds before he takes the kneel down there. Flacco, meanwhile, 342 passing yards tonight. 3 touchdowns.
Well, this second half, there have been so many answers. Cincinnati puts a score up. You're thinking, uh-oh, they're pulling away. Pittsburgh comes right back with a touchdown to themselves. Cincinnati goes up again. Pittsburgh comes back. It's just back and forth. I mean, this is what you love to see on a Thursday night, these divisional matchups.
Rodgers has thrown 4 touchdown passes tonight, all of them to tight ends. And now the Bengals will take a timeout using all of that clock. Want to run it down as far as they can. I mean, they're already starting to smile, but I don't have to tell you about the crazy kicks this year.
Oh, gosh.
I want to put the kibosh on anybody. Just bringing up a fact.
Well, the kibosh is just 31-30 that I brought up about 30 minutes ago, right? And it has a chance to – Joe Flacco's in town, and he said, nah.
They're going to blame you. So Pittsburgh trying to avoid going to 4-2 and having only a 1.5 game lead. So Flacco buys a couple of extra seconds. He'll go to the bench. McPherson and his gang will come out and try to salt this one away.
Yeah, they have the last timeout. They can work it all the way down. Don't have to feel any kind of rush at all. Down to about probably 11 seconds. Joe Flacco is playing for the Cleveland Browns, a rival of the Bengals. He's down there leading this team, yelling on the sideline.
Final timeout by the Bengals.
Being a leader.
And then he got benched. Dylan Gabriel took over.
Yeah.
Here he is.
31 of 47 tonight.
Amazing.
342 and 3 touchdowns. And I think beyond that, his presence and his leadership, when he walked into the building with the guy in the hat with the hat on backwards down, it gave him hope. It gave him a belief. It affected the defense. It affected the special teams. It affected the coaching. Everybody believed with him here.
Here we go from 36. Snap good, hold good, kick good. What a night. Still 7 seconds on the clock, but for all practical purposes, the Cincinnati Bengals are going to come out of here with a win.
What a job by Zach Taylor. These last few weeks have been tough for Zach Taylor, for the Bengals. The seasons that they've had, some of the injuries that have occurred, the slow starts that have gone on. Zach Taylor's just kind of sat in the pocket and taken it and kept believing that this team could dig themselves out of it. And down 31-30 and thinking, okay, same old, Joe Flacco leads them right down and gives one of the best kickers in the league a chance to put them up. And Joe Burrow loves to see it. What reactions.
On both sides, in all circumstances.
Most important thing here is to get this ball either into the landing zone or into the end zone. You don't want to give Aaron Rodgers a chance.
Nope.
4 career Hail Marys, the most in NFL history.
Yeah, he's thrown a few. Even threw a double Hail Mary in a playoff game in Arizona a few years back. So this will bring it to 35. Meanwhile, you know, if you're the Bengals, all of a sudden, 4 losses, but you bring Flacco in. Their next 2 games, both here, Jets and then Chicago.
Wow. Isn't it incredible? What a win against a division leader. I mean, this could be a springboard. It's not just to get you to 3 and 4 and a game and a half behind the Steelers. You got some momentum. You got Joe Flacco rolling. You got the schedule you just mentioned, both games at home. It's amazing what one game can do to change the complexion of your approach and the direction of your season.
One game, one guy. 7 seconds. You got Metcalf down at the bottom of the stream. Do you run the lateral play? They'll try. Well, they're going to try to get it out of bounds first, and they do with 3 seconds. So Pat Freiermuth, who's had some night, picks up 5.
They're just trying to give Aaron Rodgers, get him a little closer before he throws it up there to DK Metcalf. He and Freiermuth.
Well, they're 60 yards from the end zone.
Metcalf by himself up to the right, up to the top.
Rodgers spinning, winding up as far as he can throw it into the end zone. What's going to happen here? Knocked down. DJ Ivey knocks it away. Never a dull moment in this one. Woo! What a game.
You know, the guy that has the most Hail Marys in the history of the NFL just threw that thing up perfectly 60 yards. Everybody holding their breath.
Amazing. Just amazing. Well, the Icy Hot Bowl, the Alta Bowl, whatever you wanted to call this game tonight. It was wild.
And there was Joe Burrow saying hello to Aaron Rodgers. So you got 3 guys way back there, dropping 8 guys in coverage. And there's Rodgers. Throws it about 65, 70 yards, still throwing it a long way. But what a job of locating the football. Never a doubt with DJ Ivey.
Crowd holding its breath at that point.
He's done it so many times. Look at 38. High points it and just knocks it straight down.
Metcalf was down there. Crowd chanting, "Who day, who day." Well, it's the second time we've seen Flacco do this on a Thursday night. He did it in Cleveland a couple of years ago. Does it tonight.
What a ball game.
Tremendous.
We've had, like you said, we've had a heck of a run.
And T. Higgins on a brilliant play, making sure that the Cincinnati Bengals could take it home. Sliding to a stop, taking almost all the time off the clock, setting up the field goal. Cincy wins it 33-31. Carissa and the guys will wrap things up. Should be a hell of a JCPenney postgame show right after these messages.
All right,